Hello, dear Aries, and welcome to this week's readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Let's get started to see what are the general readings for the Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, well, my dear Aries, this is how the week begins. The week begins with some kind of challenging energies, but it doesn't bother you. You have evolved. Yes, my dear Aries. Even if there are whatever challenges that come on your path, whatever obstacles are coming on your path at the beginning of the week, you are being provided the resources to deal with them. You will have the strength, the wisdom, and the energy to deal with all these energies that are starting at the beginning of this month, my dear Aries. And if you feel a bit blocked in a particular situation at the beginning of the week, don't worry, because things are going to get sorted out very easily. Things rather some kind of help will arrive just from nowhere. Some kind of help will arrive, a friend will help you or somebody helps you out, and the things get sorted out. So no matter what arises at the beginning, you are going to be triumphant. And yes, there will be a lot of paperwork to do. There is something regarding papers to do, texting messages, things like this are happening at the beginning of the week. And then we go to the midweek, my dear Aries, and in the midweek here I am seeing that again the paperwork problems are here. This is what I see. I also see, my dear Aries, is that there can be lots of opposition to your views. There can be certain misunderstanding, miscommunication, and verbal attacks also from you and from somebody else. This midweek is going to be an ambience that is a bit gray for you, all right, a bit dark and gray. This is what I am seeing for you. And I'm seeing also that you will be a bit this energy can be a bit bothering, because it can come in the form of some kind of attacks. Maybe you are playful, but then somebody is not taking it so well and they attack you back, and you don't take it well at that time. So this kind of things can happen. And also I am seeing that it might not necessarily be negative for some of the people, because it will just be a very hectic week wherein there is too much of things on the table, too much of workload, for example, that is making you gloomy, or too much burdened with work. Then for some of you it can also be some kind of administrative work, which is quite it's like a taxation for you. It's like, oh, it's so much of work that I have to handle now. So take one thing at a time, my dear Aries, because even if these energies are present, you need to be calm, because what happens is that the way you react makes it easier or difficult to overcome these kind of obstacles. For some of the Aries, they can also be dealing with some kind of a court case, or some legal litigation thing, matters like that also they can be dealing with. And I would like to tell you all that my dear Aries, please carry all the necessary papers whenever regard if you drive or your vehicle. Just keep those, because otherwise you can also have some kind of fine in the midweek. So just be careful regarding those, and know where to give your energy and where to conserve your energy. All right, just be very mindful about that, my dear Aries. And then we are going to the end of the week, and wow, this is a breather. This is really, really nice, because here we are entering into the period of calm. Things have calmed down. There is a support system here for you, my dear Aries. This is a masculine energy who is helping you out, who might be a good friend, who is a new person also. It can be a new person, or it can be a person who loves you a lot and is there to help you. This masculine energy who is bringing some kind of good news or good vibes to the end of the week. Some of the Aries can also have a lot of fun with their friends at the end of the week, wherein they meet this masculine energy and can get friendly. It can be you yourself, my dear Aries, who is who is really like upbeat, at this point of time, and bringing the life to an event, life to a get together, life to a party. This is what I'm seeing also at the end of the week. End of the week shows it's a good time for you, and it's a peaceful, harmonious, and serene energy. That is what is seen, my dear Aries, for you, and it's a wonderful energy. This is what I see. And by the end of the week, you might get some kind of good news also that comes in a very short span of time. Some kind of good news also arrives at this point of time. And for Aries ladies, I see maybe a friend from the past is coming back. There is some kind of a communication with a person from the past that you had sentiments for is making a comeback. Or you, my dear Aries man, somebody from your past, somebody you knew or grew up with, is making a contact with you. Or there is a sentiment of love towards someone. This is also seen for some of the Aries at the end of the week. And all in all, for Aries single, I see that there is some kind of sentimental stuff rising in their heart for someone. This is what I am seeing also. So all in all, the week is ending well, and that is really good, my dear Aries. The only speed breaker you have is the midweek, so just take care of that. And when I'm looking at all these energies, I feel like telling you that you need to work on the masculine energies of your life. Something regarding the masculine energies. Is it because of a masculine energy that you have been dealing with? Most probably you had a very strict father, or a strict brother, or your elder brother, or maybe your brother was somebody who was taking away the limelight. And because of that, today you are facing issues while relating to your husband, your boyfriend, or an authority figure. When it comes to the Aries men, an authority figure, is it that you cannot take the the domination of a masculine figure in your life? So there is something to be sorted out regarding the masculine energies, and I really feel that you need to heal something. There has to be some kind of healing that has to take place, my dear Aries, at this point of time. You have to let go of whatever the hurt has been of the past regarding father, brother, or maybe your son, or maybe it is your husband, or your grandfather also, or a masculine figure, a teacher. It can be a masculine teacher also. Somewhere something inside of you got hurt, and because of that, certain relations are facing a blockage today regarding the masculine energy in your life. So you need to work. It is time to let go of the old toxins. Maybe there is anger, guilt, blame, whatever is related to that. Just you have to just now surrender all this, and you have to just forgive these people, and you have to just keep going. Because if you're holding on to that grudge, then today you are going to reproduce it in your relationship with the masculine energy. You can spoil your relationship just because that person at that point of time has created that blockage inside of you, and today you are projecting it whenever you are dealing with a particular masculine energy. Immediately, it's like, for example, if a lady, now as a little girl, she had a very strict father who was never allowing her to do anything, she's going to just throw out all her frustration on her partner, and she will not like. Or maybe if the father was irresponsible and left the family like that, or was not good, so in today's world, when she grows up, what she's going to do, she's not being very she cannot trust a man, so she will keep on jumping from relationship to relationship. when actually the problem is not the men she's dating or being with, or her husband or her marriage, but the problem is inside of her, because of that memory which is not erased, which has conditioned her in that way, in that format. Similarly for Aries men also, it is the same way, that if you are facing a problem regarding authority, regarding your own responsibilities that you cannot take, or things like that, then that has an issue to be resolved with a masculine figure, with your father, or maybe it was a grandfather, maybe it is a teacher also. So all these things need to be healed, my dear Aries, now. And you need to just, I would say, uh, overcome these blockages in order to live more fulfilling relationships. And that insecurity that can be created because of those kind of things while growing up that you have faced, now you really need to just release them, because the more you hold on to, the more they are going to cause destruction of good relationships that can be so healthy, that can be so fulfilling for you, and those conditionings that can break your existing relationships for no reason. So have confidence in yourself and heal that masculine energy rough patch, or that relationship that you have lived and are still suffering, and still that pain is still there. Now you have to remove that pain, my dear Aries. This is what I can tell you. So it is time to heal on these masculine energies of your life, my dear Aries. So I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Please do like, share, and comment, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.